What's up, everybody? It's JT Magnum, and I wanted to give you some Niner news. The 49ers have signed quarterback Seneca Wallace today and cut or waived Ricardo Lockette, which was a little bit disappointing because I really thought Ricardo Lockette was coming along, but like I said before, he was barely noticeable in the last game, and he hasn't done anything in the preseason, so I guess his stock is dropped with them, and I guess they're probably have had it with him. And it sucks because he's a big receiver, 6'2", 230 about. He runs a 4.2 40 from what I heard, or at least a 4.3 40, and it just seems like these guys are so promising, but they just can't get open, or they can't do anything come game time. And it's such a shame. He's Colin Kaepernick's roommate, and I was hoping that I had big hopes for him. I was hoping that he would contribute to the team, but maybe they'll sign him back later in the year. Maybe something will happen, but let's talk about Seneca Wallace. Now, you know Scott Tolzien and Colt McCoy have not been very pleasing to the 49ers staff. They haven't really done much, and B.J. Daniels pretty much led the only touchdown drive of the year so far in the preseason, and they were talking about him being the number 2, but given that he's a rookie, I see why they're bringing Seneca Wallace in. Now, it just seems like the Niners are geared more towards athletic quarterbacks. They seem to be going that route. And with Colin Kaepernick, B.J. Daniels, and now Seneca Wallace, who you all know he can fly. The guy can still run. And I just feel like the read option, they're getting these quarterbacks that can run the read option and use their athleticism and their ability to to buy time in the pocket and throw the ball, or to use their feet to get first downs and things like that. So I see the Niners going that way, and the trend seems to be going that way for them. And I think it's a good sign. It's a safe sign, and it's one of those things where Seneca Wallace is a pretty. He's not necessarily an accurate quarterback, but he doesn't make much mistakes. He doesn't make many mistakes, and he doesn't really turn the ball over. And he's smart. You know, he won't. He makes plays happen with his feet, and he's a veteran quarterback. He's about 33 years old or so, but it's good that we bring in somebody like that with some experience in their belt and some experience in the NFC West, because if you do remember, he did play for the Seattle Seahawks. So with that said, I think it's a great sign by the Niners, and I just wish that Ricardo Lockette wasn't the one that gets weighed from it, but I wish they would give him a little bit more of a chance to redeem himself maybe. And I just feel like that big body and that speed can be utilized some way, but I guess they saw differently, and that's why we're not the experts. That's why we're not the coaches. So with JT Magnum, this is Niner News, and I'll bring you any bit more news I find out in the future as these release and waiver wire drops happen and all things happen. All right, peace out. JT Magnum signing out.
You guys are good. You're a damn good football team, all right? And you know what? The longer it takes us to figure that out, the better we are. Who's got it better than us? Nobody!